Bristow by Frank Dickens, with Michael Williams as Bristow, Rodney Bewes as Jones, and Dora Bryan as Mrs. Purdy. Sun, Sea and Sabotage.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall sometimes. Not being nosy, you understand, but really to assist my fellow men. I would like to have been a fly on the wall earlier on in the year, for example, when Jones and Hewitt, who both work alongside me in the buying department of the Chester Petty organisation, were discussing holidays.
Hewitt, it's no good you going on about it. Bristow always takes the last 2 weeks of July.
Why?
He just does. It's understood. It goes with the desk.
Not this year, it doesn't.
Oh, don't try and break with tradition, lad. And you better get off his desk. He'll be here in a minute.
I couldn't care less about your silly old traditions. I'm taking the last 2 weeks in July.
Hewitt, you mustn't think you can go around laying the law down. You've only been here 18 months.
I don't care. It's irrelevant. I'm putting my name down for the last 2 weeks in July.
Where are you going that's so important?
That, too, is irrelevant. I don't have to tell you or anyone else where I'm going. I just want those weeks. As it happens, I'm not going anywhere.
You are not going anywhere?
No. This is the season for staying put. There's the summer exhibition at the Royal Academy, opera at Glyndebourne, Shakespeare in Regent's Park.
Shakespeare?
It's called culture.
Dear me.
You should try it sometime. No, I'm not going anywhere. Everything I need is right here on my doorstep. And if I feel like enjoying it in the last 2 weeks in July, I will, without having to think, does it suit Bristow?
I shouldn't tell him that.
Why not?
I just shouldn't. That's all. I can't understand you. If you're not going anywhere in particular, why rock the boat?
Principle. I don't see why I should have to jump when he jumps.
But if you've nothing booked...
All right, let's say I'm booked in somewhere, whatever. Okay?
Fine. Fine. But you tell him. I want no part of this.
I'll tell him.
Not being a fly on the wall, I know nothing of the aforegoing, of course. I'm taking a day off sick. Before I go down and clean the car and do the 1,001 things the flesh is heir to, I'm in bed, wondering whether I should take my annual holidays at Stony Beach-on-Sea or whether I should try Fun Boys sur la plage. When Shakespeare said, if all the year were playing holidays, to sport would be as tedious as to work, he was spouting errant nonsense, as anyone from the Chester Petty organisation will tell you. Holidays are taken very seriously indeed at this firm, and no one takes them more seriously than yours truly. A week at Stony Beach-on-Sea brings a sparkle to the eyes and a glow to the skin, while a week at Fun Boys simply makes the hair stand on end and a promise to do better next time. The toss of a coin being of no help whatsoever, since I lost it in the bedclothes, I decided to make enquiries. Fun Boys?
Who wants them?
My name is Bristow. Bristow, B-R-I-S-T-O-W. B as in body beautiful, R for rude as in rude health, I for invigorating, S for solid as in solid muscle, T for toes for the touching of, O for the effect over all, W for...
Yeah?
It's about holidays.
It's about holidays. Give me the phone. Let go of it, Desmond. Good morning, caller. How can I help?
I'm calling about reservations for your hotel at Stony Beach. I stayed there last year.
You stayed there last year, and you're rebooking?
That's right.
A rebooking? Break open the champagne, Desmond.
That's how easy it is to book a holiday. Simply pick up a telephone, a few words, and bingo, it's finished. How different, though, from the devious dithering that awaited me upon my arrival at work the next day. Morning, Jones. Lovely day. Who opened that window?
Hewitt.
Hewitt's not allowed to open windows. He'll be here 5 minutes. He has no respect for tradition, that lad. You'll have to be told.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Why?
You were off sick yesterday, remember?
So I believe. They tell me I was in a coma most of the time, but I'm blessed with an iron constitution. I trust you weren't here when he opened the window. With the window open, anyone on the staff might have been seized with an uncontrollable urge to throw themselves out.
No. I wasn't here as it happened.
These young lads have to be watched, always trying to assert themselves. I see the cleaning ladies have been in. The end of my pencil has been chewed to ribbons.
The post boy's been round with the holiday list. The dates have to be in today.
Of course they do. These things have to be organised.
I'm okay. I'm taking the first 2 weeks of July.
And I'm taking my usual.
July?
Last 2 weeks.
Why don't you take the first 2 weeks in August? Fudge is on holiday then.
Go on holiday at the same time as Fudge? Not likely. You might catch me enjoying myself on a beach somewhere. Anyway, I like to be here when he's on holiday. That's when I get my office holiday.
What about the last 2 weeks in August? You get a whole month that way. Plenty of sunshine, too.
No, it's too hot then. In any case, I can't wait. Already got my swimming costume on under my trousers.
Can't you be a little bit more flexible?
Rules are rules.
Holiday dates, everyone.
We haven't quite finalised them.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
What do you mean we haven't quite finalised it? You go on the first 2 weeks of July. I go on the last two. Hewitt fits in. What could be more final than that?
Morning, Mr. Bristow. Who closed the window?
The moment I set eyes on him, I should have known there was something going on. Last time I saw that look on his face was when he was in the firm's canteen and they told him he had to eat his greens. A look of youthful obstinacy. But I'm a man in whom is no guile. I don't see treachery in people because there is none in myself.
Who closed the window?
I did. Bristow's just come back from being ill, remember?
It's very close in here. When do I get a window?
You haven't been here long enough to get a window. Anyway, what do you want a window for?
I might want to look out of it. I might want to lean out of it. I might even want to jump out of it.
Before you do so, perhaps you'll give some thought to your holiday dates.
Holiday dates? Yeah, abroad. I've booked to go abroad. I've got my money changed and everything. I've got a good exchange rate too, even some of those tapes that teach you the language. I didn't want to go in, but it was the only time they could fit me in. It's going to be a perfect holiday. Everything I need. Plenty of excitement, wine, women and song.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Wine, women and song.
The bit before that.
The tapes. Voice tapes to teach you the language.
No, the month. You said...
Well, I was saying I didn't want it then, but they, that is the travel agent, said that's the only time they could fit me in.
Sounds like... Are we talking about July?
Yes.
July? Out of the question. Jones and I always go in July. He has the first 2 weeks and I have the last two. You'll have to change the booking, I'm afraid.
Well, I can't. I've tried. They said no. They are booked for the whole season. Those are the only 2 weeks available.
They always try that. A lot of nonsense. Did it through a travel agency, did you?
Well...
you went to the wrong place. You people not used to travelling are always too eager. You have to shop around. Should have come to me. I never take no for an answer.
Bristow, give order number DB482 to Hewitt to sort out. He might be able to get it moving.
Yeah, but I thought...
Give it to Hewitt. We're losing enough money on this.
It's all yours, and the best of luck.
Well, thank you.
And there's a penalty clause involved. You won't be able to do anything with it, but let's see. Let's get on with the real business of the day. What's the name of the travel agents?
Travel agents? Oh, Lord, travel agents. It's, one of those complicated names that's difficult to remember. It was something like Ogilvy and Walter Donaldson. It was something like that. I can't remember the...
They are clever, these travel agents. I swear they deliberately pick names that the punters find difficult to remember, in case there's a comeback. Ogilvy and Muir Walter Donaldson, you said. I've always found the first thing you say is nearest. But you've got the address.
Address?
The address of the travel agent. You've got that, of course.
I went to so many, and they all looked the same, everywhere the same. It was all so confusing. That's why I can't remember.
I know how you feel. Sit down. Take it easy. It'll come back.
What the devil is going on out here? Didn't I just give you a job, Hewitt?
Yes, sir.
Get on with it, then!
Mr. Bristow, I must get on.
It wasn't a bucket shop, was it?
Bucket shop?
Fly-by-night organisations, that lot. Spring up one day and they are gone the next.
That's right. It was one of those, a bucket shop. A dark little room in the back of a house in a back alley, and there were some suitcases in the hall.
That's a bucket shop, all right. Wasn't Fun Boys.
No, not Fun Boys in the High Street. It was seedier than that.
Seedier than Fun Boys? Holy mackerel. Yeah, it's not a problem. You've got the documents, tickets?
No, they're in the post.
Oh, so they say. It's a typical con trick by an unscrupulous travel agency. They saw you coming, I'm afraid. You won't see any tickets.
Yeah, that's true, but it's only money. Best to forget the whole thing and put it down to experience.
That's exactly what they want. They bank on that happening. They get rich on people like you. But this time, they have come unstuck.
They have?
Oh, of course they have. You've got me. When I say you've got me, I mean you've got me and the whole of the Chester Perry organisation.
Mr. Bristow.
Stay where you are. I can see this has taken you by surprise. We Bristows, as you have probably realised, are blessed with a fiery determination to see things through. So, in family tradition, I promised myself that I would assist young Hewitt to the best of my ability. My chance to get the show on the road came when Miss Peach brought in a batch of letters for him.
Good morning, Mr. Hewitt. Good morning, Mr. Bristow. Here are those letters, Mr. Hewitt.
No time for letters today, Miss Peach. We have far more important things to do.
Not really. I'll take those.
Leave them be, Hewitt. Plenty of time to deal with letters. I am sorry, Miss Peach. Mr. Hewitt has a holiday problem on his hands. Foreign travel.
Holiday problem? Perhaps my brother can help. He runs a travel agency.
Excellent. You see, Hewitt, the ball is starting to roll.
Mr. Bristow, I really
May I have your brother's telephone number?
It's in my handbag. I'll go and get it. Shan't be a minute.
I don't
The
think...
show is on the road, Hewitt. Ah! The window cleaners. Just the people we need.
Mr. Bristow, I don't see...
Street credibility. That's the secret. Fighting fire with fire. Your window cleaner is well versed in the ways of the High Street. Who knows? He may well have cleaned the very windows of the unscrupulous travel agents we seek. Good morning, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, that's very kind of you, sir. Did you hear that, Godfrey? The gentleman called us gentlemen.
I heard him, Dad.
Say thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I wonder if you can help.
Oh, if it's about the smear in the bottom left-hand corner, we can't do nothing about that. It's the birds.
Ravens. It's the Ravens, Dad.
You heard that, sir. Godfrey said it's the ravens.
From the Tower of London.
From the Tower of London.
Quite so. We are wasting time. We are in a hurry to find a travel agency. We have to nip this thing in the bud. Describe the shop, Hewitt. A few details on that might help. Start with the colour.
it's sort of pinky, greenish, grey...
I think I know the place, off Brick Lane. They're all that colour around there, all painted to
I'm
confuse.
sorry to be so vague. The whole thing is vaguish.
Vague or vaguish, there is a difference.
Yeah, good point.
Tell you what, I'll put the word out on the street.
What on earth is going on out here? You are getting on with that order.
It's in hand, sir.
Then why are you wasting time talking to the window cleaners? Close that window and be about your business. All of you!
Come and get it. Come on, come and get it.
Good morning, Mrs. Purdy. Any specials today?
Fairy cake.
What's special about fairy cakes?
4 exciting new flavours. Cheese and onion, smoky bacon, barbecued chicken and salt and vinegar.
Mrs. Purdy, your brother's in the travel business, I believe.
That's right.
Any chance of his phone number, Mrs. Purdy?
Yes, it's decaf tea number 3, Carringate number 8, currant bun number 1, chocolate bits.
Number 6.
Chocolate bits, chocolate bits, chocolate bits.
3816666. I'd better write that down. Give me one of those chocolate fingers. Right.
Are you still here, Hewitt? Didn't I ask you to chase that order?
Yes, sir.
You haven't moved since I told you to get on with it. What the devil are you playing at sitting there drinking tea? When I tell you to do something, I want you to do it. Get on with it. I shan't tell you again.
Made me jump coming in like that. He ought to knock on the door before he comes out. Where were we?
Mr. Bristow, you heard what he said.
Look, if you were desperate for something to do, take this note. Down the works.
Note?
I've asked them to put half a dozen of their biggest men on standby, in case these trouble people get unpleasant and we need backup.
Yeah, but...
Off you go, lad.
Bristow, I am watching you with undisguised fascination.
As well you should, Jones. These modern kids haven't a clue. They think they know it all, but when it comes down to it, they haven't a clue.
They haven't.
We have the benefit of age, experience, and tenacity. Hewitt was quite prepared to give in because basically he is weak and spineless, as are so many of today's youth. I have personally found that you have to hang on in to get anywhere. I hope he'll follow my example and become a richer human being as a consequence.
There's no doubt about it. He'll learn something from this, all right?
I'm off to see the firm's backroom lawyer to sort out the legal position.
Where's Bristow?
I think he's helping Mr. Hewitt with that order.
It takes two of them, does it? Why is that window closed? Don't you people believe in fresh air? Oh, no wonder you're half asleep the whole time. That's better. Get some air circulating, wake you up a bit. But don't just sit there gaping. Get on with your work.
Mr. Jones.
Hewitt, come in.
No, I won't come in. I want to keep out of Bristow's way. I've got to get to grips with order number 482, but Bristow won't let me. He's driving me round the bend.
I shouldn't hang around here, then. He'll be back any minute.
I know. I just need a place to hide until I can sort this order.
Hewitt?
Here he comes.
You haven't seen me.
Have you seen Hewitt?
He popped his head round the door a few minutes ago, but you've got him worried. In fact, I think he's in a state.
That's the trouble with the youth of today. They take everything so seriously. Holy mackerel! The window! It's open! Hewitt! Hewitt! Oh, I thought for a second.
Have you tried the cloakroom?
Good idea! Hewitt! Hewitt!
Steady on, Mr. B.
Postboy! Have you seen Hewitt?
Yes, a few seconds ago. He was sneaking up the back stairs.
Great Scott, the roof! Call the police and the fire brigade! Hurry! I'll try and talk him down! Hewitt! Hewitt, are you there?
Who is it?
It's me, Bristow. Don't do it. Take it easy. Stay calm.
Leave me alone.
Now, don't do anything stupid. It's only a holiday. It's not worth it.
Just leave me alone. I've had enough. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of everything. Just leave me alone. Let me get on with it.
Don't look down. Whatever you do, don't look down. I'm coming out, lad.
Keep away from me.
Hewitt, are you still there? Talk to me, Hewitt.
Oh, shut up!
It's all right, boy. Keep still. I'm coming over for you. Just relax.
Keep away from me. Leave me alone.
It's all right. Easy. Got it. Gotcha. You're in safe hands now. Relax, lad. I've got you. It's all right, everybody. I've got him. It's all over. Nothing to worry about. I found somebody as I passed along.
You found Hewitt, then?
Yes, he's a strange boy.
He is.
Too dramatic. I'm still trying to help him out, though. Tell you the truth, I don't know why I'm bothering. I don't suppose I'll get a word of thanks.
You won't.
He started off on the wrong foot by choosing the wrong travel agency, and it's been downhill from there. But I've got all my contacts working on it, so something's got to be on. Oh, Lord. More drama. Coming, sir.
Ah, Hewitt.
Don't ask.
Just
don't. That's all.
Sorry.
Why is he doing this? I've just had the papers onto me. I've had the tea lady's brother-in-law on the phone. Hickford from the firm's house journal has been pestering me for an article on the holiday scam. And I've been grilled by the medical officer for the past 2 hours. What else can Bristow do? I haven't done a stroke of work on DB482. For the first time, I've got a chance to show what I'm made of, and I end up talking to a shrink.
I told you, didn't I? Didn't I say don't rock the boat? Didn't I? Watch, he's coming out.
Ah, good, you're back. Time we pressed on. We've only got another 4 or 5 people to visit. I never in my wildest dreams thought it would be this difficult getting you out of a booking. These travel agents are a crafty bunch, but I don't intend to let them get the better of me. They've bitten off more than they can chew if they
Bristow,
think...
stop. Mm-hmm. Please, stop. I'm putting you to all this trouble.
No trouble at all. Let's just see who's next.
No, you must stop helping me, please. I've decided to take the last 2 weeks in May.
Nonsense, we've only just started.
No, I've had enough. I've decided to take the last fortnight in May. Please, Bristow. Please.
But
I insist. It goes with my desk.
Yes, of course. Tell you what, I'll give you a hand with order number DB482.
No. I can handle it on my own, honestly.
2 heads are better than 1.
No!
All right, OK. Now, I know that you're going to have your work cut out. I'll organise your holiday for you.
No, please. No.
Sorry, it's a night flight. Just means hanging around at the airport till daybreak. But you'll be on holiday, and it's only for a few hours. You're going to love the place. It's got everything you want. I've never been there myself, but I'm sure you'll tell me all about it when you get back. We'll give you a chance to see the real Spain. It'll do you good to get away. You've been overdoing it. Try to forget the office for a while. I've asked them to take special care of you as it's your first flight. And I've taken care of your insurance. Death, maiming, kidnapping, act of God, that sort of thing. Your watch is set to local time. Only thing left is to say, have a really nice holiday.
Just hand luggage?
Yes.
Yeah, but no, there's this suitcase.
Suitcase?
It's order number DB482. You can read it on the beach.
Excess weight, I'm afraid. That'll be £179.50, please.
£179.50p. Take it.
Oh, you're in luck. You've got company. Have a nice day. If I can help somebody as I pass along. Oh, morning, postboy. Anything for me?
Postcard for you and Mr. Jones.
Oh, it's from Hewitt. Quote, weather awful. Hotel lousy. Worst holiday ever, thanks to you.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, laughing like that. Just as well Mr. Hewitt isn't a fly on the wall.
Bristow was written by Frank Dickens and featured Michael Williams as Bristow, Rodney Bewes as Jones, Owen Brenman as Hewitt, Dora Bryan as Mrs. Purdy, John Glover as Fudge and Sol Funboys, Simon Schatzberger as the postboy, and Katie Odie as the check-in girl. The music was composed and performed by John Whitehall,